It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's Espresso on SABC3, and it's been a beautiful morning of learning new words in Sitonga. And if you're not sure what the word delicious is, it means nadzia. Nadzia. So we have a nadzia recipe just for you, and Chef Clem, our yummy bunny, is here to show us how to make something delicious for Easter. And when I think of Easter, I think of snoek. It goes hand in hand, and there are so many different ways to really cook and braai it. So why not try this utterly delicious sticky chili smoked snoek that is served with Woolies stuffed sweet potatoes. And we have to say, you have to, get your hands involved with this one because it just sounds absolutely amazing.
So delicious. So we were going to make it with the stuffed sweet potatoes, but then also the way, I had this on the weekend. It's the cream spinach filled gem squash.
Ooh, I love a good gem squash.
And I was like, we've not done this on the show before, and I need to bring this through. This works so well with the snoek recipe as well. It's crazy delicious. It's honestly one of my new favorite things. One of my new non-meaty favorite things.
Okay.
I can literally have this for dinner every night of the week. It is so delicious.
And you know what's so nice about a gem squash, especially if you fill it with sweet corn. And now I've never tried it with spinach, creamed spinach.
Yeah, and you can totally just add your corn in there if you want. But okay, let's talk about the fish. We're using snoek today, but this recipe works so well with like hake, king clip. The most important thing to keep in mind is sustainable.
Yes.
And at Woolies, all our seafood is sustainable. Where I just like the snoek because it's got that like buttery, smoky flavor to it.
Mm-hmm.
It just goes so well with this dish we're gonna put together. So the marinade is ultra delicious. We're gonna get to it?
Okay.
Okay.
So I know that a snoek is one of those fish that's got a few bones in it.
Mm-hmm. It
How's
does.
one?
You gotta look out for it. But what Woolies have done, because they love you so much, they've taken the backbone out, which makes your life so easy. So now you're not like every bite looking for, oh, is it a bone? Is it a bone? No, it's actually perfect now with that backbone taken out.
I remember as a child, you would swallow a bone, your mother would give you extra bread. Just eat the bread with the bone.
Okay, so that's a thing. It absolutely is a thing. Like, moms do that.
They do
bread.
do that.
Like,
yeah.
dry bread.
Just dry bread when you ate a bone by accident.
Oh my goodness.
But you know what? I love how Woolies is making life so much easier. They've removed the backbone for us. It's responsibly sourced. But even look at our gem squash. Already cut, everything's in there. Boom, you just stick it in the oven.
Done. It's
my
so
kind of
hectic in the
cooking.
week. It's so, like, the weeks are long, it's busy. Woolies just want you to enjoy good food and make it easy for you to actually get everything onto the table quick. This is, okay. Lime juice in. You can use lemon juice if you want. Soy sauce.
Here we go.
Garlic and ginger.
And lots of it?
Yeah. Again, I say we don't get quantities for garlic. You just feel that by soul.
Okay.
If it's a 10-clove garlic day, you do that.
You do that. Just stay far away
just.
from me.
Just wear your mask. Just wear your mask. Ginger going in. And then chili.
Lots of it or just a pinch?
I'm feeling spicy, so I'm gonna
go for it.
2 pinches.
Okay, this is really spicy.
Too spicy. That's fine, that's perfect. Then honey goes in.
There we go.
And that's gonna balance, that's gonna add that sweetness to it, and it's gonna help our snoek caramelize, give it that beautiful glaze on the top.
You're such a chef. That's such a flirty way of throwing honey into a bowl.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta do it with a little bit of flair. And then give it a good mix. A little bit of coriander goes in there, and I'll keep some for the end as well. This works so well on chicken, on prawns, on beef. This marinade you should just make and then keep it in the fridge. You can make it like a day ahead of time as well.
I love that it's a recipe that works with so many different, I'm going to call it meats. But what I want to say is this recipe is available for you. You can find it at taste.co.za. We've got the ingredients list, the steps to this recipe, and of course Chef Clem is just quickly showing us how quick and easy it is to make and prepare.
Quick and easy is exactly what it is. So perfectly done for you. All you got to do is just cut
Open it
inside and then get it out. And I like to marinate it to give it some time to actually let that flavor get into the snoek. Beautifully butterflied for you. See? No backbone. Keep the bread for something else. A toasted cheese sandwich. You don't need the bread for this one. It's okay.
I have to ask this question. You don't have to rinse it. It's fine. Chef Clem, I will always ask you when it comes to food whether you need to rinse it or not.
You don't need to rinse your snoek.
So this one is fine.
You don't need to rinse your snoek. It even sounds weird saying it. You don't need to rinse your snoek. It's okay. But please, that's a good thing. Okay, well, in my back of my mind, whenever I work with any meat
You can take it straight from the packet.
I'll always just go, so we would probably ask right now, do I need to rinse it? Okay,
Straight
I like
from
it.
the packet to the pan. There we go. That's
There
the
we go.
tagline.
So, brush that beautiful glaze on. And like I said, give it half an hour to really get in there before you pop it onto the coals or in the oven. You can do this on a grill as well. The snook, yeah, Tommy?
With our baking tray, of course, the snook's got skin at the bottom.
Yes.
Is this something you need to maybe put a layer underneath, or will the
Nah.
skin... I'm just so scared because the skin is so good.
As long as you got a, like, we sprayed the dish before, the pan.
Okay.
This before, and then you're fine. You'll see it'll just kind of lift off. It's also when you braai it, I kind of find if you got to make sure your braai grid is nice and clean. If it's not that clean, the skin will stick. Otherwise, it'll just lift off. You just knocked Peep over.
I did. I was hoping you didn't see that.
Peep, are you okay? Who is our
I
Tabiso,
feel like
by
he's
the
a bit
way?
skew. There we go.
He's fine. Tabiso's still fine.
Yep.
Peep is fine. Everyone's good. Okay. So once you marinated it, like I said, half an hour is good. Pop it on the braai, skin side down first. Get that nice crackly skin going. Or pop it into the oven, totally fine. In the oven, I actually find that you can just roast this one. You don't need to turn it over.
Okay.
Just top down, roast it, and you're so good to go.
So if you're doing this on the braai, I'm assuming the secret is don't fiddle. Put it on and leave it.
Absolutely. Don't fiddle with it. When you start fiddling with it, that's when you're going to start breaking up your fish.
Okay.
So when you put the grid down, again, I say skin side first, and I prefer actually using the braai grid. So even that way you don't have to flip the fish like
you can just
get spatulas. You just flip your
grill.
braai grid around, and once you get that nice crackly bit of skin, which doesn't take long, it takes about 5 minutes, turn it over and give it about another 5 to 7 minutes of cooking, and then you can kind of like raise it up like a lower temperature. And you're done. It's such an easy way to prepare dinners. Like, we even do this during the week because it's so easy. And we don't need a reason to braai during the week. We love a weekday braai. Yeah. And this one is absolutely amazing. Your gems, all your stuffed sweet potato goes into the oven. That's done.
Oven, 20 minutes.
With a crunchy salad. Everyone's happy.
I mean, look at that. There we have the finished product, our delicious snook that Chef Clem prepared beforehand with some gem squash and some cream spinach. You know, I gave you the credit for preparing that.
I was going to say, you can take it. You can take it. I mean, it's fine. Absolutely. I saw you for a second there. I saw Graham sneak behind the camera, and I was like, protect the Fantasticals. Graham's, he's doing it again.
He had to steal the Easter eggs. I feel sorry for his children. This Easter, if your I need to actually say this to Jack. If your Easter eggs go missing, just ask your dad.
Ask your dad.
Ask your dad. Where his Easter eggs are. Well, listen, we do have this recipe available for you. Thank you, Chef Clem, for showing us this amazing Easter inspo. You can get it at taste.co.za.